Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built. Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. From the gun, give on the inside. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And
this Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a...
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now he's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. On the move is a 30. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Trojans will have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Leonard. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Tell you what.
The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Split backs here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes a connection. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Leonard. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires and picked off. Touchdown! 5. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Trojans will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. There's a live football. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws to the wideout.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll get rid of it. He's got it.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down.
First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
To the air on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night.
On 3rd and short, they'll give it to the tight end. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Quarterback will audible. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll start this drive firing. It's caught downfield.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. Got to be quick, down to 10. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Pocket starts to collapse. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And they'll try to win it right here with the 2-point conversion, and this crowd is electric trying to stop them. He wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He is in there. The 2-point conversion gives them the lead, and what? Lower in time. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped.
What a game.
They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.